it's Dr. Rogini. So today we'll be talking about um, a common question, and there's also people who out there who probably never thought of this or never thought of asking, especially when you're getting interrupted during meditation. Are you getting interrupted all the time? How frequently are you getting interrupted? So interruption can be defined in different terms. So one of the common reason people get interrupted during meditation is because of thoughts, especially negative thoughts. If you always have your mind is always wandering around, and all of a sudden you have all these thoughts coming up. Another thing you can also be interrupted during meditation is especially if you're by yourself and you're just starting to meditate, a phone call comes in or somebody knocks at the door or some form of interruption. So let me just explain what that is so you have an understanding, so you're not holding back from meditating. Or you might be also procrastinating, meaning that you might be always saying something, have to do something else, and you just stop it. Okay, so first of all, during meditation, you're going to feel that spaciousness. You are going to feel that expansion, that the presence, the power of now, right? You're going to feel like everything is so beautiful at the moment, right? And what happens, you're in that zone and all of a sudden you get a phone call. Yes, you can turn off the phone, but maybe you get the startle or you get a sneeze, and then this whole meditation is interrupted. The reason why it's being interrupted is because depending on your karma, depending on your density on your energetic field, you will have more interruptions. So for example, when I started to meditate, this is about 20 years, less than 20 years. The spiritual path was over 20 years, but meditation started around 17 years ago. So when I started to meditate, the minute I went deep into meditation, because I had so much density around my energy field, a lot of fear, anxiety, all that stuff, what happens every time I got into the deep meditation, my daughter would wake up. Okay, so she would start crying, because the reason why she would do it is because the energy in my field was amplified. And this is what happens when you meditate, your underlying issues will be amplified. You will start feeling the emotions, frustrations, all that stuff will come to the surface until you transmute it. And this is why most people complain that I cannot meditate, I cannot get into the depth because I'm always interrupted. So they use that as an excuse, right? So, and that's really your karma. If you really look at it, it's like whatever density you are born with. Everyone has different density. For example, with my clients, when they walk in or when I have a session, one-on-one session with them virtually or in person, you can feel the different energies in their body. Especially when they walk into the clinic and I'm starting to do chiropractic assessments, their body, some of their bodies are very heavy. It's not related to how big you are, how skinny you are. It's just the energy. There's so much density. There's so much resistance in their field. So as you start to release that density and you do a lot of meditation, you will notice you will get less and less interrupted. Okay? And it takes time, patience, and practice. I just want to make sure I covered what I needed to cover. And don't so just because a lot of thoughts are coming and coming up to the surface, that shouldn't be your excuse to stop meditating. Okay, so how can you start to meditate? So you can start to listening to something that's very soothing, so you can get deep into it as long you're not falling asleep. Or you can actually do very deep breaths. And as you're starting to do deep breaths, your energy starts to expand. But the first thing is, it's always good to be around other practitioners or healers or teachers who can help you, because they're actually providing you that environment so you can get into that zone. So some of you probably start to meditate at home and somehow you find it's very hard. So this is why it's important to be around groups, like-minded people. It depends on, because there's different types of places for meditation. The goals are different. Most of the goal is to relax your mind. But if you really look at it, it's beyond just the mind. It's not just relaxing your mind. Once you get beyond your mind, you're actually breaking blockages and clearing karma so you can move forward and create your desired life, which is totally different than most people think. Most people think, let's meditate just to relax and feel good in the body. It's beyond that. It's to clear karma, to clear that density within your body, so you can feel more happy within yourself and feel more joyful within yourself. You have less, your energy is not as reactive, because you're more present within your body and you're aware of your thought process, you're aware of unnecessary actions in your life. You started to live consciously, you start to choose things consciously, buy things consciously. So things will start changing as you start to meditate. Okay? And I hope this video really helped. I just want to let you know that I just recently created 5 weeks life coaching session. So it's going to start in October 18th and will end in November. So it's 5 weeks, every Wednesdays at 11 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. So you can join, and there's going to be only space for 5 people. It's going to be very limited. Not a lot of people can join, because the reason why I made it small, so you can get to hang out with me. I'll guide you, I'll coach you through, especially of issues. So the topic, it's going to be more how to deal with negative environment, negative people. How do you shift your energy within yourself and transform your environment to your desired environment? It's going to be amazing. So once you're getting into my group, I will start to, because I read energies, I can see where you're off, I can lead you through that and release your energetic blockages, so you can really create your desired life. Okay, and I did attach the link right there, so and you can just go further and look at it if that's something you're interested. So the pre-sale is ending on October the 10th. Okay, thank you for watching. So we'll see you back on the next video.